10 FL Studio tips I wish I knew earlier. Fast workflow. Let's do this right after the intro. Alright, the name is Godside once again, and still the solution career, providing solutions to your problems. Hit that subscribe button if you are new to this channel, and to my returning subscribers, I say big shout out to you all for supporting this channel. So today I'm going to show you tips I wish I knew earlier if you want to speed up your workflow. Alright, let's do this. Number one, arranging layout to your liking. Do you know that you can actually arrange all this thing to suit how you feel? Alright, you're not gonna see this anytime you open your FL Studio. You can customize your area. Alright, so for me, what I mostly do is to bring the channel rack down a little bit, then hold it. Alright, so just put the playlist on top, then I'm gonna extend this. So whilst I'm playing my beat, I will be able to arrange it. Alright, so now you see the difference. You can actually make your layout like this. Then alright, so you can actually make your layout like this. And how do you save this so that anytime you open your FL Studio, you're not gonna see the very first layout that you saw? To do that, head over to View, then go to Arrange Windows. Next, go to Save Custom Layout. Alright, and now anytime you open a new project, go to Empty. Let's save this for now. So now you can still see. Alright, super simple like that. Change the theme and it's gonna be the same. Alright, as you can see, you can actually do this to suit your liking. Moving on to the next tip that I wish I knew earlier in FL Studio, which is gonna speed up your workflow. Tip number 2, instead of slowly copying and pasting patterns onto the playlist like this, do you know that you can actually do this with just highlighting everything? Alright, all you need to do is to hold the control on the keyboard, then hit Ctrl+B. Alright, and you can actually copy and paste multiple patterns. This is super simple. Let's move on to the next tip. Tip number 3, you can route all your samples to the mixer track. What you need to do is to highlight everything like this. Alright, let me bring it a little bit up. Highlight everything like this, then open the mixer track. Then what you need to do is to select the first insert channel, right click, then head over to channel routing. Next, select route selected channel starting from this track. Pretty simple, and now everything gonna be routed onto the mixer track. Let's move on to tip number 4. Tip number 4, always cut off your 808, and I'm gonna show you. Let me introduce 808. Search 808 here. Let's look for 808. Drag it over here. Then I will copy the kick, then paste it on the 808 pattern. Go to the piano roll. You can hear they are crashing with each other. Alright, you can hear. How do you avoid this crashing of 808? All you need to do is to click on the 808, then click on this miscellaneous function 2 here. Alright, icon or 2. Next, you have to click on cut self. Alright, and you can see cut one by one. So this 808 is gonna cut itself when it plays, and another one is coming inside. Now listen to this. we are not even yet done. To cut itself completely and stop crashing with each other, click on that again. Then what you need to do is to click on the envelope. All right, and I want you to bring the attack all the way back, the decay all the way back, sustain, everything back like this. Then push the hold, all right, all the way up, and this is gonna cut itself completely. Next thing, right click, go to piano roll options, then hit Ctrl+L. all right, and this is gonna extend the note. Now guys, listen to this. I'm gonna solo the 808 alone. Now let's add it to the entire beat. That's pretty simple. Moving on to tip number 5. Tip number 5, always randomize some of your elements, your samples, especially your hi-hats and other percussions. All right, that plays crazy. So how do you do this? Let me solo the hi-hat alone. Listen to this hi-hat. We want to sound natural, as if it's a real human being playing this. And to do this, we're going to control the velocity and the panning. All right, if you watch here, you can see the velocity is almost the same. They are playing on the same level. So to fix this, what you need to do is to hold Control on your keyboard, then highlight everything. Next, press Alt and R on your keyboard. All right, and if you see this pattern enabled, all you need to do is to turn off this. Then you can control the velocity, the volume, by playing with this. And I want you to watch here, as you can see. All right, alright, so we have controlled the volume. Then let's pan left and right to your speakers. Just play with this button here. Alright, this is pretty simple, and this is gonna make it sound more natural, as if it's human being sitting at the back of the drum playing this hi-hat. After that, hit accept. Next, creating automation at the right place, where you want the automation to come in, not the entire beat. Mostly when you create automation, it affects the entire sample or beat that we want. How do you do this? Let's solo the kick alone. Then we're gonna introduce gross beat. Let me show you. If you select this, then we right click on the gross beat, then click create automation. You can see that this automation is affecting the entire beat section. Can you hear that? So mostly what you can do is to drag this, then right click to create a knob. All right, where you want it, then you bring it up like this. All right, mostly you can do this. All right, so if you want the automation to affect only this portion, you can actually draw it nicely like this, and you can see that it will affect only here. All right, then you can drag this all the way down, so this is gonna affect only where you raise it. But how do you make it affect only a few portion that you want? To do this, I'm gonna delete this automation clip once again. All right, what you need to do is to highlight that particular portion. All right, highlight it like this. Then now introduce the automation clip, gross beat once again, select this. Then now right click, create automation clip, and if you watch here, this is gonna affect only this portion, not the entire beat. All right, super simple. Moving on to the next tip number 7, using the slice tool the best way. I mean, the best way to use the slice tool, sometimes if you want to cut something, all right, we mostly change the snap tool grade to any of these. Then when you want to cut, you can see sometimes the line is not straight. All right, you can see the line is not straight. So how do you make this line straight? All you need to do is to hold the shift key on your keyboard, and now you can see this is straight. All right, so you can actually place it at any millisecond that you wanna cut. All right, any portion, this is straight as you can see. All right, just hold the shift key on your keyboard and cut anywhere that you want. Pretty simple. Anyway, subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Let me know where you are watching me from. Give this video a like, guys. Let's move on to tip number 8. Tip number 8, I'm gonna start from scratch, empty project. I'm not gonna save this. Tip number 8, importing beats into FL Studio the right way. Let me show you. To do this, all you need to do is to click on the maximize button here, then locate the instrument that you wanna use to record. So I'm gonna drag and drop this. All right, and I don't want you to drag it this way. All right, don't just drag and drop it this way. Okay, what you need to do is to drag and drop it on any of this track. All right, track 1, track 2. Then this gonna bring the audio tracks. Hit that. All right, so if you do this, it's gonna create these 3 icons for you. Then also automatically it's gonna send your beat to the mixer track. All right, this pretty simple. All right, so to record yourself the right way in FL Studio, all you need to do is to click on this, then select your mic input. I mean, my microphone is connected to input 1, so I'm gonna select that. And now you can see there's a signal here. All right, so now how do you record this? To do that, just right click on any of these tracks, then go to track mode, audio track, then select any of these tracks. All right, as you can see, next click on options, then go to audio settings, then always record with the least buffer length. The higher the buffer length, the more processing power you're gonna have. I mean, you can introduce more VST plugins and mix with any of your plugins if you have a good machine. But you're gonna experience more latency when you talk. Your vocals gonna delay. All right. So to face that, always record with the least buffer length. Super simple, and now you can hear the difference when I talk. You just hear it. All right. Compared to this, listen. All right. We hear there's a delay. So when we turn the buffer length to the least, we're gonna have less latency and less processing power. After recording, then you select the buffer length. Make sure you select your audio interface, and to do that, just click here. So if you are using Presonix M Audio, Focusrite, it's gonna appear here. Select that, then next click on the buffer length, and always choose the least buffer length if you are recording in FL Studio. So now let's record something. Tip number 10. I mean, if you want to record in FL Studio with instrument, if you are using the Producer Edition version 21, as you can see, this is the best FL Studio that I recommend for you. Always record with -7 dB. Alright, so just hold this icon and drag it down to reduce the volume of the instrument a little bit to about negative 7 dB or 8 dB, alright, so that you can actually hear yourself well. After that, you can control the volume during the gain stage, alright. Guys, make sure you subscribe and leave a comment, like this video if it's helping you. Now let's record, and to record all you need to do is to click on this record but click here, hit everything. But remember, the less processing power you're gonna experience, alright. So to fix that, go back to options, audio setting, then make sure you change the buffer length after recording to the highest buffer length so that you can have more processing power in terms of plugins, alright. So let me look for the key of this beat. Is G sharp minor or B major? G sharp minor or B major? G sharp minor or B major? I'm gonna try the G sharp minor first. The G sharp minor, push the routine speed a little bit, give it a little bit humanized. If you don't know how to use auto tune, I have a full video there, go and watch that. Disable this, I don't need it. Now listen to this. Now let's create reverb. Use Valhalla vintage reverb, cut off some of the low ends a little bit, then we're gonna send this to the reverb section. Alright, so select the track, then click here, and this gonna select, and this gonna route the insert 4 to the reverb channel. We're gonna control the amount of reverb here by holding this knob and controlling it. Last tip I'm gonna tell you, anytime you wanna export your beat, make sure you export in waveform. So to do that, click on files, go to export, select wave file. Alright, give it a title, then click save, and I want you to go for this setting, just change the resampling to the highest. Alright, then make sure you turn on this, leave everything as default. And this is the international way, I mean the best way to export music in the industry. Make sure this is full song, leave remainder, alright, then hit export. Guys, now that you know 10 FL Studio tips I wish I knew earlier, watch the video that will pop up on the screen to know how to record vocals in FL Studio with instrument the right way. Give this video a like. See you in the next video. Stay blessed.